Have you ever stopped and thought about who you truly are? When was the last time you took a moment to discover unique loves and passions? Maybe never. After all, it's pretty common to go through life without truly understanding ourselves. We're so busy with school, work, and other responsibilities that we forget to take a step back and reflect on ourselves. As a result, you may find ourselves living a life that doesn't align with what we truly want, leaving us feeling unfulfilled and disconnected. This is especially true for the generation I am in. Growing up, I always thought that success was measured by getting good grades, following the advice, and living up to expectations set out by family, teachers, and society. And so I followed this path that was laid out for me without ever questioning if it was really what I wanted. Like many of my friends, I was so consumed by notions of school and career that I never took the time to think about who I truly was and what I truly wanted. It wasn't until the pandemic hit, when the world was forced to slow down, that I finally had the chance to, take a step back from the chaos of everyday life. And with online learning, I found myself with more free time than ever before. At first, I didn't know what to do with it, so I spent most of it scrolling aimlessly through the internet. But then one day, I decided to try something new. I picked up a pencil and I started drawing. Drawing allowed me to forget all about my worries and just live in the moment. It made me realize that these unique loves and passions are what makes me who I am, and that I should be proud of them. From there, I began exploring other hobbies and interests that I had long neglected. I started playing video games and drawing and even tried digital design. It was amazing at how much these little things in life that makes us truly happy. It made me realize that we should be proud of it. But as I became more and more immersed in my passions, I realized that too much of a good thing can be harmful. Just like how too much sugar can lead to health problems, too much focus on our loves and passions can lead to neglecting other important aspects of our lives, like education. And I slowly let my A's and my hundreds from my schoolwork slip further and further away from me. And I realized it's not just about finding these loves. It's about maintaining a healthy balance so that on the scale of life, it's both equal. Not too much focus on love and not too much focus on work. It's about combining it together into our lives without being destructive. So how do we find these red threads? Well, look at it this way. If you were standing in front of a mirror, but that mirror is dirty and covered in mud, you wouldn't be able to see your own reflection. And so I think of self-reflection as wiping down that dirty mirror until it's crystal clear, polished and shining. And that's when you interrogate yourself. You ask yourself questions. Marcus Buckingham, a famous author of his book Love Plus Work, says the best way to do this is to recall a specific moment in time that made you feel a certain way. So, ask that magic mirror on the wall, when was the last time I lost track of time? When was the last time I found myself completely absorbed into an activity? And these questions should help you dig deeper into your own thoughts and desires. And for me, my red thread, the thing that I enjoy doing, is debating. And I may not be the best debater in town, but when I do debate, I'll be completely absorbed in it, paying no attention whatsoever to any sort of distraction. It's the thing that makes me feel joy and excitement. And I found my red thread through self-reflection. But there's also another aspect of self-reflection, of which I'm sure you all have heard of before, and it's called to try new things. You might have a vague idea of what you enjoy doing, but trying new things can open ourselves up to new experiences and opportunities that we never knew we had. And trust me, the only reason I found my red thread was also because I tried new things. And listen, even if you didn't enjoy what you just did, at least you'll have a fun story to share at your next family reunion dinner. And it all goes with the saying, you'll never know unless you try. So, if you're feeling stuck or unfulfilled, like a traveler in space with no sense of direction, then I'd encourage you to take a step back and reflect on the red threads, the things that give you excitement, energy, and joy. In fact, I challenge all of you today to discover your own red threads, to discover it and combine it with your life. And that way, you can live a life that not only is truly fulfilling and meaningful, but you'll also feel happiness and joy in what you do. Love work, work love. Thank you.